Hi guys, it's been like a while and a half, or more precisely 3 years since I posted a video, and well, one could of course ask why? Why did you disappear? But well, I wanted to pursue my professional career as a marketer and try different things and put all my energy into that. And also, to be honest, which I will get into later, almost completely lost my urge, my will to create things. For almost at least an entire year, I didn't pick up my camera, like at all. So there's that. But I figure I'm gonna get into it more. And yes, I have notes because it's 3 years and I can't remember what happened. Okay, so I just recorded for like 10 minutes and didn't put the recording on the camera. So let's just do this one more time. So let's get into 2022 and see what I had going for myself then. I decided to try and challenge myself to get out of my comfort zone in my career as a marketer, to get into speaking publicly and like lecturing for people. And it's, like I said, it's like way out of my comfort zone to do that. I always hated public speaking. I got super nervous, and yeah, it's just always felt like, oh, it's not for me. I can't do that. But I felt like, it feels like now when I look back, I feel like in 2022 it was like some kind of shift happened. I got sick of my own limiting expectations or limiting beliefs is the word, regarding myself and my abilities and what I can do and not, and what's for me, so to speak. And yeah, I got very nice opportunities and to try and to do the public speaking with my friend Sara, which is like the best marketer in Sweden ever, maybe in the world. She's awesome. And she like took me in and gave me the chance to speak to her students, and it was a lot of like growing for me personally, managing my stress, and you know, just I had to rely on the things I know, and rely on the fact that I do know things, because that, I guess, is what has been a huge block for me, that I don't really trust in what I already know, that I have to be so prepared, like over prepared. Like, oh my god, what happens if someone asks a question and I don't know the answer? Well, that's what happens. You say, I don't know, but I could look it up. Does someone else here know? And nobody died. I went on 2 occasions, one in Lofsdalen and one in Tornedalen, one in the, like we say, like spring, winter, and also in the summer in Tornedalen, which are 2 amazing happenings for me. It's so great to go on workation with other freelance colleagues and just get their input and pick their brains, and we do a lot of fun things. It's very energizing. But you also, when you leave one of those vacations, I always leave with like one part of me that is like, woohoo, super pumped, and one is like, oh my god, I'm gonna sleep for a week now. But if you haven't been on a vacation and you are working like freelance, I strongly recommend it. And if you don't know what it is, we can get into it more in another video, but it's basically like a conference where you and other freelance colleagues decide the curriculum, what you're gonna do, and you have like workshops and talks and things like that, and do fun things together. I also tried fly fishing with my dad, like for the first time, for real. He's always been like a fishing guy. He's been fishing always, and I've only been trying to like on land, on dry land. But this summer, me and my husband and my dad went to Älvdalen to actually do it in the stream, in the river. And it was such a wonderful day. It was super sunny. I didn't fall in with my waders, you know, the big things to don't get water in. I don't know the word. I think it's waders. Badare. Also did not get a fish. My dad, of course, got a fish. But I didn't get one. My husband didn't get one. I got a hook in my hand or something. But it was fine. It was nothing major. Didn't make me afraid of trying it again. I want way more of things like that in my life. So that's something I gotta do more of. 2022 is also like the end of the summer or of the early autumn is also when I started to have big problems with my knees. The problems had started earlier, but in like September or something, August, September, October, something around there, it was so bad that I had to seek out medical attention for it. And that's we don't know really what's wrong yet. It's still on an ongoing investigation about what's wrong. So I'm still not running, which sucks because I love to run. But on the bright side, I got to experience like amazing northern lights. Since I live kind of far up in the north of Sweden, we get the northern lights on a regular basis here. I mean, I walk out with the dogs in the evening and there it is. But this time it was, you know, sometimes the conditions are just so right. You know, it was like cold, but not too cold, so the water was still open. There was no ice, so you get the reflections of the northern lights in the lake, and it was crisp air. No, but not too cold, so you can still be outside without freezing your butt off. So I just sat there like on the side of the road by the lake and just watched the show going on above my head like crazy. I never wanted to go inside. It was amazing. I'll show you a picture of it somewhere here maybe. Speaking of getting out of your comfort zone, getting tired of limiting yourself, I just got into like doing stuff, like building stuff, because why not? So I fixed our staircase, because our staircase has been like, you know, open with between every step there's like been openings. So all the dirt stuff, the dust have been just falling down on the little bureau that we have underneath. But now I fixed it. No more holes and no more dirt. Is it perfect? No. There are like a lot of things that I would probably have done differently, but this is the whole thing. I mean, it's done, it's fine, it's working, and it was fun learning how to do it. And also now I learned from the mistakes I made. You know, because I feel like starting to like actually trying to use power tools and actually building stuff is on the one hand is very empowering. The feeling that yeah, I can actually do stuff. I can do way more than I maybe initially thought. But I mean, throughout my life, I mean, I've been always trying to. I want to be good and I want to do only good things and don't want to fail and things like that. And it's like in 2022 I just got, I don't know, it feels like that year was the year when I felt like I'm done with this. I just want to do. Life is way more fun when you do things. So I guess I'm gonna be building and creating way more funky stuff, weird stuff in the future. And I'll take you guys along for it. I've been also handling like few health issues. My niece is one, and then I started to feel like weird, I don't know, super tired. I just could not stay awake for an entire day. And eventually I got diagnosed with PBC, which is primär biliär kolagit. I have no idea what that is in English, so I guess I put it in text somewhere. Which is a liver disease. And I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's autoimmune, so I won't get rid of it ever. And now they're like, I'm not sure that you actually do have it right now, but you will get it. So to make a very, very, very long story short, my liver's not fine, but I have medication now, and my blood work and everything looks way, 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 way better. So I'm that aspect of my health is sort of fine, but yeah, that was interesting. I did not expect that of life, get like an autoimmune liver disease. But yeah, so that happened. And also around that time, a lot happened in the autumn of 2022, but around that time also I've been feeling like almost throughout all of 2022 that I like my job and I like being freelance, but I felt like I've been doing this for a couple of years. I want to try something new now. So I got a job! Yeah, so I ended 2022 by getting a job at a marketing agency in Östersund called Middagspris, which means midnight breeze in English. In the beginning of 2023, I decided to go free riding on snowmobile for the first time in my life. And it was so much fun and so difficult. So difficult. I fell off the thing like many times. But the girls that I had with me, they were very, very supportive and helped me a lot. And they got me and taught me all the tips and tricks to get better. And yeah, let's just say I'm gonna do more of that in my life going forward. I mean, we have a snowmobile here at home as well, but it's not the free ride kind of snowmobile. This is almost the I'm a train sort of snowmobile. You just go on the track and nowhere else because you'll get stuck like immediately. So in 2022 it was like I mentioned, I got just sick of not doing things and limiting myself. So I feel like when I look back now, I started this 2023 with a lot of energy and like a lot of momentum to do things. I just wanted to build things and try different creative outlets and so on. And it was just so much fun. I got into like making bracelets, trying to paint, trying to build things, obviously. I built a shoe rack as well. And I started to play the violin. Yeah, I know, the violin. I have never played the violin in my life. I've played this before, but that was like a long time ago and I really can't play anymore. So I play the violin now. And also I'm a horse girl, so to say. I've been riding horses and having horses like when I grew up, but not when I was an adult. And now I felt like I wanted to get into it again. I missed being around horses. I don't know, it's like there is something special with being around horses. I mean, animals, I like animals in general, but there's just a little je ne sais quoi with horses. And I didn't want to start riding like at I don't know what you say, ridskola, riding school, riding academy thing, where you get taught how to ride like the classic English style, because I know how to do that fairly well. And before I actually quit horses altogether for like, I don't know, 10 years ago, I had gotten more and more into the natural horsemanship and got more interested in, yeah, I guess the relationship with the horse and training in a different way, which of course led me to Western riding. It's been a struggle to find somewhere to do that here where I live in Umeå, but I actually found a place. And I started riding there, which was very nice, but it was like 1 hour one way to go there once a week. So it became very expensive with the fuel and everything, and also with time. So I started looking again to find something that were closer to home. and I found ways. But I just started writing there. I've only been there once yet, maybe twice when this video's out. So we'll see. I'm very, very psyched about that. It's just like 15 minutes away. I'll let you in on what happens with that, of course. And of course, if we're gonna talk about if I worked a lot, you know, we've been talking about work a lot. And of course I worked in 2023 as well. And it's been wonderful. It's been great to have like colleagues and everything. And yeah, well, so the biggest thing there in the field of my professional work is of course AI. I mean, AI just exploded this year, and I think that you all know about it. I think no one has missed the revolution of AI and the way it just seeps into all of the tools. I mean, AI is not new per se, but to have it so close to us and for us normies to interact with it on like a daily basis, that's new and that's very interesting. And of course, yeah, well, I'm not gonna get into it. It's a very interesting field, and I've got the opportunity to go and speak to Swedish Lapland Visitors Board. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. I don't think I've been talking about myself for so long. Now I've been talking for too long because I cannot talk anymore. Yeah, so this has been sort of like a long video, I feel like, with just lots of talk about me and catching up and stuff, but I felt like I didn't want to do like more than one video of reminiscing about the years that has gone by. Of course, if you have any questions or anything about what I've been doing or anything that I talked about in this video, just drop a comment below, of course. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting in the groove again and feel like making videos again. So I'm looking forward to what this will bring. And I want to bring the camera and you guys along with me when I keep on trying things and not limiting myself. And I feel like the motto of life, of at least of my life, going forward should be something like, how hard can it be? I mean, if people are doing it in general, you could probably do it on some scale as well. I'll see you guys the next time, and thank you so much for watching if you're still here. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna start uploading videos again. So I'll see you again next time. Bye. And oh, I got glasses!